Welcome back to Warlord Drums. Today we are going to be watching Mike Portnoy, that's Michael Stephen Portnoy from Dream Theater, play a Nickelback song. Did you ever think that Mike Portnoy would be on video playing a Nickelback song, especially when he's never heard it before? You'd never have thought that, but now anything can happen because Drumeo exists. So drummers everywhere are suddenly on guard, waiting to be called up, to have things flung at them left, right and centre that they've never heard before. And I just simply can't believe that Mike Portnoy is going to be playing a Nickelback song. I can't believe I'm uttering those words, but he is, so get used to it. Mike Portnoy is an absolute hero of mine. He was so influential, and still is so influential, in my playing. He's been on a plethora of Dream Theater albums, right from the beginning, right up until 2010, when he departed from the band. Now, I'll be sat playing drums, and suddenly, Mike Portnoy will just come out from nowhere. And I don't mean he's exiting my body physically, obviously. I mean he is simply that influential on me that I will just rip out a Mike Portnoy, I wondered what I was going to say then, I will just out of nowhere play a Mike Portnoy drum fill. It'll just come from nowhere. Because that's what happens with Mike Portnoy. He's infectious. He's creative, and he also wrote songs for Dream Theater. So he's back in Dream Theater. Can you believe it? Mike Portnoy is back in Dream Theater, everybody. He is. No, he is. And today, Mike Portnoy is going to be playing Burn It to the Ground by Nickelback, and he has never heard the song before. Possibly the most excited I've ever been for a reaction video in my entire life. Here we go. Mike Portnoy from Dream Theater. I can't believe I'm saying that again. I'm so happy. Playing Nickelback, Burn It to the Ground. Here we go.
All right, let me hear this thing. I don't want to play that, you know? Like, I don't want to do that. Of course, everybody in the world knows these songs, but I don't. And now here I am going to be looking like a 56-year-old Santa Claus playing Nickelback. The things that you never wanted it to ever see or hear, Drumeo's making them happen for you.
Don't worry, I hardly know any Nickelback either, Mike. I'll be honest.
I'm bailing. If I don't hear something in the next 10 seconds,
excited.
I'm out of here.
All right, man. It's your turn.
Oh, man. I'm scared.
Waited a long time for this one. You're a hard one to pick some songs for because you listen to a lot of new music that comes out, and you've toured with a lot of people. We had to dig deep. Jose, your drum tech, may have given us a few pointers.
Oh, boy. Yeah, Jose's been taking a beating from me for 30 years. Like, literally. He's been abused, so yeah, this is his revenge. Ho's revenge.
All right, so we'll load up the song.
I wonder if I'm gonna know it.
We got a bunch prepped, so just give me the thumbs up if you know the song.
Oh, if I know it, I'm fucking doing it. I'd rather do something I know.
Lead by the Sugar.
Oh, my God. No. I know I'm like the prog metal guy, but I don't want to play that shit, you know? Like, I don't want to do that.
Well, then why did you come here?
I'm so excited for this. I kind of know what he's going to write before he writes it.
Oh.
Maybe I'm wrong. Sounds quite big with drums. Now it doesn't sound big anymore. Look how much of a difference drums make in a track. A huge difference. Just gives it that overall amazing,
Is this
polished sound.
Nickelback?
This is Nickelback, yeah.
I'm
Okay,
surprised too, Mike. I don't know Nickelback.
So I have to tell the story, right?
Please tell the story.
Oh, God. Okay. Well, at first I heard it. I was like, wait, is this Wolfgang? I thought it might have been Mammoth. Then I thought it might have been Extreme. There's a song on the new Extreme album that has a bit of that vibe. Then I was
So
like, is this
knowledgeable about
Godsmack?
bands.
But full disclosure, I told you guys earlier, but the world doesn't know this. Where am I looking? Which camera? That one. The world
Watch
doesn't
anybody.
know this, and I hope Chad and the band doesn't mind me disclosing this. I got a call from Nickelback in spring of 22. Their drummer, I guess, was having surgery, and
No
they asked
way.
me to play a show with them. And I said, yeah, with that would be a fun gig. So I was all set to play this gig with Nickelback. It was for a festival, and the festival ended up getting canceled, so I never played this gig. But I was this
That's
close
amazing.
to playing a gig
No
with
way,
Nickelback.
I never would have
But now here's
thought.
the story, and this is why Jose's fucking me. Of course, everybody in the world knows these songs, but I don't. I don't listen to the radio, so I don't know
Same.
any Nickelback songs. So
How You Remind Me,
I don't know what this song is.
I mean, part of me just wants to get you to play it.
Rock Superstar. I don't know the name of it.
Let's.
I don't know any Nickelback
Mike
either, Mike.
Portnoy jam some Nickelback.
This is
This
what
is so cool.
the world almost experienced this. Mike Portnoy playing drums for Nickelback. It never happened.
Madness.
But here is Drumeo making your dreams come true, or should I say your nightmares. The things that you never wanted to ever see or hear, Drumeo's making them happen for you.
I'm living for this moment.
All right, all right. Let me at least, I'll start with just the arrangement. When I do charts, when I'm doing sessions, basically the left side is the arrangement, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, bridge, solo, and then the right is what I want to play. So I'll do one of my typical charts. All right, let me hear this fucking thing.
I've seen Mike chart things out before with Dream
See, I thought
Theater,
it was,
and
I thought that was Mammon.
I know how he's going to do it. It looks
Or
really simple.
Extreme.
And I understand why he
intro.
does it like he does. So here we go. This is just like history in the making. I can't believe
Four
this is
times on the
happening.
verse. That's twice as long as I would have expected for the first verse.
I guess Nickelback surprised us both.
I'm gonna do double bass on the chorus. But it's a
Of course you
triple
are.
feel.
Of course you're doing a triplet feel. Double bass, Mike Portnoy. Yeah. Get the feel, bro. Just getting the feel, working it out.
Oh, that's how it ends. Wow.
So I take it this wasn't one of the ones that you reviewed on your set list from Chad.
Well, Chad sent me the set list, and my daughter and my wife are like, "Oh, you're gonna know every one of these songs," and I was like, "I've never heard any of these songs," so I don't remember if this was on the set list or not. But I swear I'm not cheating. It's not like I know the song. I don't.
This is genuine, then.
Let's give it a whirl. But that ending was abrupt. That was a premature evacuation. It's funny too. During
Glad he said
COVID,
evacuation.
my hair went completely gray as it is now. And then when I got the call to do the Nickelback gig, I ended up dyeing it. I was like, I can't do a gig with Nickelback looking like a fat old fucking 50-year-old Santa Claus. So I ended up coloring my hair. Then the gig got canceled, never happened. And now here I am going to be looking like a 56-year-old Santa Claus playing Nickelback.
Why not?
You're back in Dream
Embrace
Theater,
it.
so it's all good.
That's right. I don't know if Dream Theater would have taken me back if I had done that Nickelback gig. I don't know. No, I know nothing about Nickelback, but I know that as much as they are hated, I know they are just as loved, even more. And then I know they were down with the Pantera guys too, which is good enough for me.
They're Canadian royalty.
That is
so-
good.
And they're local.
Pantera.
That's right. The gig was supposed to have been here in Vancouver. All right, let's
Do you guys like
let's give it a
Nickelback?
shot.
I
Or
can't
Pantera.
wait to hear
Which do you
this.
prefer?
First take,
Don't
Mike
compare them.
Portnoy plays Nickelback.
Oh my
I
God!
love
So this
Pantera.
is what could have been.
Here we go. This is going to be amazing. I know it. I know it. Love it. Yeah, of course. Standard Mike Portnoy fills. Standard Mike Portnoy fills again. Straight in with the crash. Bringing it up, giving it a proper heavy feel. Double kick pedals. Triplets, like you said. Oh, this is just Mike Portnoy all over, isn't it? It's so Dream Theater. Double kick pedals and triplets as he spoke about. It's just Portnoy. It's just simply Portnoy. I'm always surprised at how high he sits on that throat. I don't know how he does it. I can't play that high. Pumping that hi-hat. Pumping that crash straight crotchets. And those broken rhythms. Back. Using crotchet triplets over the bar. Against his splashes and his stacks there. Going half time. loves that Moella. Down, tap up, down, tap up. Bit of top work for the bridge. Guitar solo. Checking his notes. Of course. A token Mike Portnoy fill there. Brings it back down. Crotchets on his bass pedal. Using that other percussion he's got. That's so nice, isn't it? That is so nice. Utilising those tom-toms. Filling it out with now a stack before that a hi-hat. I love this. Let me be quiet a minute. Sorry. Chokes are simple. Lamp triplets. Broken triplets on his bass pedals. Bringing it back up with the crash. I love that break. I love that break.
That was that premature evacuation.
I forgot the
That's a good
evacuation.
song, man.
The world needed that, Mike.
You know what? Like I could
Unbelievable.
fine tune
Unbelievable.
that and make a really cool drum part, but I think it's better just the first impression.
Are you sure you want
Yes.
to go back to Dream Theater? That might be your new calling.
Dude, I'm sure if I ended up doing shows or touring with them, it would probably be the most fun shows I would ever play in my life. So yeah, I'm kind of regret that gig didn't happen, but you know what? We got a little taste of what it would have been right here on Drumeo. That's a good tune. What's the name of that
So
song?
good.
That was Burn It to the Ground
Burn It to the
by
Ground.
Nickelback with Daniel Adair on drums.
Of course.
Let's play the original so you can hear the part.
Oh yeah. How off
I'm blown
is that?
away. That was so special to see. That was amazing to witness.
Ah.
This is the greatest Drumeo of all time, in my opinion. I'm biased though. I'm a huge
Oh,
Mike
wow.
Portnoy fan.
Oh shoot.
Bit more straight, Mike. Bit more straight.
For starters, if I was a part of the shredding, the drums would have come on like with an extra odd bar, like. I
know.
Let me keep listening. Wow, I'm
I know it would
completely
have,
way
Mike.
off. Oh wow. More of a pump.
I was talking about, you did a pump though, dude. He did a pump too. Remember, I
Wow.
talked about him doing
Completely
a pump earlier
different.
in the song. Maybe not in that section, but he did a pump. Yeah.
Wow.
Mike loves his extra
This
fills.
is why they're rich and famous. And I'm
Because
just
they
a
don't
fucking
overplay.
prop guy.
So true. It's funny, but it's so true.
Wow, no
And that's
double
no
bass.
disrespect.
It's all that.
Mike is Nickelback. Why would it be double bass in
I
there?
would have been
Although he
fired
probably does some.
immediately. No. Come on, where's the double bass?
Good point.
It's almost like Pantera's Walk. But I missed that. My notes weren't good enough.
Yeah, we all want a bit of that. This is why I don't listen to Nickelback, because we all need a bit of that in our life. That's a drummer's mind for you.
Wow. So if those guys end up seeing this video, they're gonna be like, thank God that gig didn't happen. This guy would have fucked up all of our songs. Wow, so it was like all
You
pump
would've
and
liked.
kick drum the whole time.
I mean, I kind of dig the double bass though in the chorus.
Yeah.
Pretty sick.
And actually, yeah, I mean, I like that. Well, that's why they are
His
multi-platinum
tips are
rock
massive.
stars, and
The
I'm
end of his
just
tips are massive. They've always
a
happened.
prog metal
I don't know
guy
why. Looks like his
playing odd
drumsticks are the
time
wrong way round.
finishers, fucking up every song. Wow, that's a good tune.
Amazing. Let's talk about it. That was just something I never expected. But at the same time, when he got his teeth into it and played his parts to Nickelback, it was everything that I expected. From the intro with his signature break and fills, with his right left kick kick, right left kick kicks, right left kick kick, right left kick kick. He's got all the Portnoy signature fills in there. And the thing that I actually enjoyed so much about Mike's playing was where he didn't play. Sometimes I really think that that is underrated in drumming, knowing when to not play. And there was a few parts in there where I'd have played over personally, and many drummers would have played over, and the Nickelback drummer did play over. But Mike decided to hold back, as he does, because of his crazy mind and the way that he thinks. No disrespect to you, Mike, but crazy mind as in crazy drum mind. And you're not a fat Santa Claus at all. You are growing into a fine specimen of a man. But the parts themselves were just thoroughly interesting to listen to. It was almost like Dream Theater and Nickelback collided. I didn't know the song, but what Mike brought to the table was just so fun. I think that's probably the word I'm looking for. The song was so thoroughly fun. The double kick pedals with the triplets in the chorus, with the crashes, and some of his crotchet triplets which flowed over the top of the bar on his stacks as he's keeping the staple main beat. Is a signature Mike Portnoy style, and you can really recognise that that's him playing. And a lot of his style fills, the kind of broken notes across the drum kit, really gave this song a lovely flavour. And also, I really enjoyed his Moella, where he's doing like down with his bass drum, 2 notes on his snare, across his crashes, again, massively used in Dream Theater throughout all the albums. And it's just kind of Mike Portnoy all over. He really established and put his stamp on this song. An argument could be that he overplayed. And as a drummer, you've got to know, as I've said in previous videos, when to play and when not to play. Mike did kind of overplay this song, but for me, I enjoy that. I enjoy the feel of a drummer overplaying. I don't think that he got in the way of any of the other instruments. I think that overplaying is undervalued almost in certain genres such as rock, and I think too many bands, in my opinion, try to do too little because they're worried about how it's going to come across to the listener. When really, I think that the art of drumming should be how you feel. And if that resonates with people, great. I don't think that you should try and hold yourself back to tick boxes to be like, well, this will sell more, or this will be more mainstream, because then you just get a load of regurgitated musicians all playing the same sort of stuff. And there's no creativity. It kind of drains and chokes the creativity of players. And so, in my opinion, for me, I think this was great. I think he did overplay in parts, however, I liked it. I don't know whether Nickelback would have liked it, but also, if Mike Portnoy got the gig with Nickelback and played the festival, I personally don't think he would be putting in these extra licks and these extra fills. I think he's a good enough drummer to know when to play and when not to play. Because a live gig with another band is very different from playing your own style in your band. I'm so excited for Mike Portnoy and what's coming up in the future, simply because he's one of my favourite drummers of all time, and he's back in Dream Theater after 13 years. 13 years have gone by since I was listening to Mike Portnoy. Where does time go? I could not imagine that Mike Portnoy would ever be back in Dream Theater, but he is. Now, he did reference there's some slight Pantera elements in there with Nickelback, and do you know what? I think if I take anything away from this video, it's I need to listen to some more Nickelback. They're not really my kind of style or sound, but what I can say is I don't think I gave them as much of a chance. And there was some Pantera-style riffs in there, and me, as well as Mike, can appreciate Pantera. So, Mike Portnoy's back in Dream Theater. Mike Portnoy has played a Nickelback song live on camera. Has hell frozen over? Either way, Mike Portnoy, he's not an old Santa Claus. He is a proper rock and roll star, a proper musician, a creative entity that has got much more to offer coming up in the future with Dream Theater. So I'm going to keep my eyes peeled and my ears open for Mike Portnoy in the future, and I cannot wait to get my teeth into more videos and some more reactions. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you dislike the video, hit the dislike button. Hit subscribe. Go and follow Drumeo. Go and follow Mike Portnoy. And if you've not listened to any Dream Theater, I highly recommend you listen. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.